Floor, brought to you by Citywide Banks. 4 topics. We each get 30 seconds. Sometimes we agree. Most of the time we don't. Question number 1. Crabgate. This is a Jameis Winston reference. Do you believe Winston? Do you believe the company that sold him or gave him the crab legs? Or the store tapes? What do you believe?
I watched the store tapes, and it didn't seem to me like he was talking to anybody. He was going through the store. They have really extensive tapes in that Publix store, and I've lived in Florida, so I'm familiar with Publix. I don't believe Winston. I think that there's enough visual proof from the tapes that he went back and got some crab legs from over the counter and then walked out. And in the last month, my proof was, as he walked out, he looked around. That didn't look like a guy who somebody had given crab legs to.
I do not believe this kid for 1 second. I believe the store that put out a very terse and a very concise statement about exactly what happened. I would not draft this kid. I would trade the number 1 pick. I don't want anything to do with him. I believe the store. I don't believe Winston.
Crabgate goes on.
Yep. All right, up next. Millergate. Do you believe that Braxton Miller, who right now is at Ohio State, will transfer to Alabama?
He's graduating. I don't think he said anything. From my sources, he's made 3 trips to Alabama, and the strongest reason why I think he's moving to Alabama is that Nick Saban said,
Exactly.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about. I don't even know who he is.
Exactly.
Well, that proves to me, because Saban's a liar. He's not going to tell the truth. I'm certain he is. He's not going to be the starting quarterback there. He's probably not even going to be the number 2 quarterback at Ohio State. He can do like Seattle Seahawks quarterback and go somewhere else and lead them to victory.
Yeah, I'm with you on this. First of all, he can play. If he transfers, he can play this coming year.
That's what I'm saying.
And he knows that he's in a tough quarterback competition at Ohio State with Cardell Jones and T.J. Barrett, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might not play at Ohio State, and his NFL career might be at stake because of this. He's going to transfer, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was to Alabama.
And they could play in the national championship game. Wouldn't that be something? Alabama and Ohio State again.
Bondsgate. Do you think the appellate judges got the Bonds decision right? They overturned the decision against Barry Bonds, so now he no longer has this on his record.
No, they didn't get it right. The question was asked, were you given by a certain person involved a needle that you could inject yourself with? And he started talking about his childhood. He never answered the question. This was in grand jury where you're supposed to tell the truth. He never addressed the question. And so the appellate judges have decided that he didn't obstruct justice. Yes, he did. Will I vote for him in the Hall of Fame? No, never. He won't get in the Hall of Fame.
The thing that strikes me about this whole thing is they wasted so much time, the government, once again, and they wasted millions of dollars once again. Another example of the incompetence of government and how wasteful they are. And I don't give a damn about this. Not a damn. And I just wish he would go away and stay away. That's my take.
But now he can't,
I know I'm not answering the question, but that's the way I feel.
But now he can't leave the country because he can't have a passport. He's not convicted of a felony.
Good. I hope he leaves the country. I'll walk him down to the passport office.
So what's last?
What are your 2 favorite Gates in the world? Oh, wow. Okay.
I think he'd be a Gates to hell kind of person.
No. I'll go with Gates Brown. You have no idea who I'm talking about. Gates Brown played for the Detroit Tigers for more than a decade. Really good pinch hitter. And it was a great story because he grew up, he went to reformatory school because he was a bad kid. And a prison guard.
Is there a bell here somewhere?
A prison guard turned him around, taught him how to play baseball. They saw talent there, and he ended up playing in the major leagues. And then my other one is Watergate. When Watergate was going on, I was so enthralled. I watched it every single day when it was going on. So Watergate and Gates Brown.
My 2 favorite gates in the world, Brandenburg Gate in Berlin.
I've been there.
That is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is
because of what it represents.
And also what it represents is that's where the troops came in to Germany in World War II. So that history. And my other favorite gate would be Antonio Gates.
I knew that was coming. How did I know that?
Well,
All right.
Gates Brown. Nobody knows who Gates Brown. Everybody
That's
knows
right.
Antonio Gates.
You like to be educational and informational? I think I just educated everybody as to who Gates Brown is, right? Right?
Yeah, we.
Anybody here know who Gates Brown was before I gave you that info? See? You can call me Teacher Les. Okay. Pick six. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought he
Four on
was
the
going to
floor.
say his favorite gate was the one to his backyard.
Four on the floor brought to you by Citywide Banks, a Colorado-owned focused business bank. 12 locations across Denver and Boulder, more than 25 services that your business needs. And Citywide is a passionate supporter of more than 150 Colorado charities each year. At Citywide Banks, it's where this show does its banking.